Yeehaw! Flashback time, folks. Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And this was a really fun draft format. I went 5-1 in draft at this Pro Tour. Unfortunately, lost the last round. Missed out a 6-0, unfortunately. But that's funny because I actually had a really bad time in this BTM run. We went 30 drafts, our third worst ever. So I did have a fun time on Bronze and Mythic, but kind of it was one of those sets where there's so many fun things to do, but like you get a little lost in the sauce. But all right, so green really, really good in this pack. The possum's really, really good. I'm sorry, no, I'm thinking of the other card. I'm thinking of the mill card. Possum, Stable Master, Interrupter, Pixie. This is a bunch of sick green-white cards. And green-white was really, really good in this set. I guess Possum's the best one, right? It's bounces, saddled creatures, Stable Master. I don't know what to take here, honestly. All these cards are like, it's a lot of good green-white cards. I don't know which one's best. I like Prairie Dog, too. Desert Dew is also kind of interesting. I'm taking the Possum. I don't know if it's right or not, honestly. I don't remember which, this is a flashback format, so I don't remember what's what. Whoa! No, wrong button. Bingo! Desertion? That's an insane card. Don't see special guests very often. That's kind of fun. But it's like a Tyrant Scorn, Badlands Revival. Pretty fun. This is a pretty fun grindy card. Desert's Dew. We passed a lot of green-white cards. I don't necessarily mind being like a green, like blue-black, kind of like Sultai deck maybe. This card's too fun to pass, I think. So just counters the spell, you just steal it. Like, pretty insane. Definitely never. You can see here it's low data because like it's so rare to actually open one of these. But yeah, let's just prepare to open Bonnie Paul. And this pack we can table Tumbleweeds, Ankle Biter, Desert's Dew, Doc Orlock, Badlands Revival, or Tyrant Scorn over Sultai. All right, I'm in. Sign me up. Desertion. Pack 3, we see some red-white cards weren't so good. The Mentor, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm just going off memory here, but Paladin's great though. That was the thing about green in this set was that all the commons were just like a power toughest bigger than all the other colors. It's like the green commons are all just so big. This card's just great. So Naturalist was okay. Not amazing, but yeah. Pretty easy Paladin. Take a couple green cards. Start there. We see Loan Shark, which is, it's an okay card. It plays a lot worse than it looks. The blue commons were all like a power tough, just too small. Loan Shark being maybe the one exception to that. Like the Jin's really bad and stuff. Grizzly's pretty good too. We do kind of want to take blue cards and be able to cast this. But honestly, like Grizzly's probably just better than Loan Shark is. 4 mana to plot and not affect the board was really, really tough. We got past Bonnie Paul, yeah. So let's take the Grizzly. Staying green. We might not play Desertion. We'll see how it shapes out. Okay, so Festering Gulch. The deserts were the ping lands in this set, which all triggered crime, which is really cool. Tumbleweeds is also really good. This was a kickery card that gets a land, also makes a big creature, which is cool. Lazav was great, but requires some specific things to matter. And I think Sultai is possibly in our future, but I'm sticking with Dance here. I do love Arid Archway. Ty Joaquin, Perfect Shot. It's a fun card, but not super great. Forlorn Flats. Second spell each turn. Target your opponent controls. Second spell stuff didn't work out very well. Archway is like pretty good. I mean, Forlorn Flats is kind of off colors. I don't think the Archway. We're just kind of like green right now. I mean, we'll go from there as a green card and Force of Vigor. Take for a ride. I saw this card cast on camera at Spotlight Series, actually, in a mono red deck in a sideboard. All these cards are pretty bad. The Gardener's not great. I think it's fine, though. It's like if you're a multicolor green deck. The rest of these cards are all pretty mopey. Chargers, they're all pretty bad, so. All right, and pick 8, we see Commandeer, not very exciting. Getaway Glamour is a very potent card. Not as good in green, though, because your things are so big. Rose's back's bad, though. Like, Rake's pretty bad. The Robbery's okay. Skullduggery's, like, okay. Glamour's probably the best card. Kind of a weird draft. We're green, and green cards are good. This was the crazy pack. We see Pixie table. Don't necessarily have a ton to do with Pixie. And the Sheriff is also not great. It's a lot worse than it looks. Cassian agrees. Our desertion might not make the deck. I'll take the Pixie, but Tyrant scored tables kind of as planned, but not a great start, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, red was not very good in the set. A lot of bad red cards. And Skewer the Critics is okay, but Roadmaster was not the actual worst, but not great. Jin also pretty damn bad. All right, yeah. This is not the best start to a draft. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe there's a reason why it took me 30 drafts to get the Mythic in the set, right? It's all right. Snakeskin Veil is insane in a set. So good because there's so many removal spells because every bonus sheet card is a removal spell. So Snakeskin Veil is really good. Ashes is obviously good, but it's double black. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine taking Snakeskin Veil here. We're not like that green, I guess. We have, 4 green cards, but they're all pretty good. We could maybe take the Ashes and try and look to be blue-black and try and do some, crimey blue-black control-y stuff, which I actually kind of like in this format. A couple white cards again. I don't think they jive very well with what we're doing. Maybe Ashes is just safer. We passed the Lazav, too. All right, I'll take the Ashes and not be very happy about it. Get past Stable Master, Sure Shot, the Outlaw Stitcher, which is not as good as it looks. Commando. A lot of middling cards here.
Still a piece of garbage.
Stable Master is, probably the best card. I mean, Sure Shot's the best card, but, we're not red-green. But... Tether's, also... the best two cards in this pack are Tether and Sure Shot, the two colors that we are not. Again, the Outlaw guy is pretty bad. Plotting for this much is pretty awful. But... if we're considering blue-black... This is tough. Alright, I'm going to take the Outlaw. Botanical Sanctum, great. Another Sure Shot, come on. Why are you doing this to me? No blue cards and no black cards? Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll just open Oko or Bonnie Paul in pack 3. Let's take Botanical Sanctum. And, man, double Sure Shot. Hi-yi-yi. There's just no playables. There's just nothing, just. Fording is pretty unexciting. Mischief. And he's good if you're Naya. Sequence is just, blue-red's just really bad. Townsfolk's pretty mediocre. Commando's, playable, just a dude, but this is getting uglier pretty quickly. Beaver's great. Another one of those great oversized green commons. No black or blue playable card. I mean, this card's, mildly playable. More good red and white cards. Not really that good, but take the Beaver. Center's actually pretty good. We actually have no 2-drops right now. We also have, Doc's pretty good too, though. Maybe you could do we'll do the plotty thing. Some of our bad cards are plot cards, so at least we can find some synergy. I kind of like that. Let's take Doc. Maybe it should be blue-green. All right. I mean, for those who don't know, this was one of the best, if not the best commons in the set. This card's utterly ridiculous. Yeah, I have a Desert too, but it's pretty good. There's also a Oasis, which I would like to take, but Cactarantula is just so good. It's just so big and so hard to answer in a format where green outsides is everything and removal spells are king. So that's a late Canyon Crab. I like that. Good 2-drop blocker. I think Servant is good, but I think we're probably just going to be blue-green, so... Tumbleweed Rising is not great, but I think if we're doing the plot thing and the sizing thing, it's okay. Drake's pretty bad, so... Yeah, passing the Lazav and some black spells definitely hurt us for pack 2. I think taking the Ashes was just wrong, but that's just me, probably, so whatever. This doesn't look that bad. We need some 2s, but We only have 2/2 drops at the moment, but this is like okay. Desertion is very powerful. Prefer not to play Rope Master if possible, but all right, folks, just showing my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, high there low. Welcome, it's Bronze to Mythic. The off season, y'all hated Spider-Man, so we're doing that. We're doing something else, and here we are, looking at some really bad Magic cards. That's not good. That's not good. That's not very good. Yeah. All right. Sure. Pack 3, please come and save me. Tornado is not great. The Hound's not great either, but we're like possibly in the need for just playables. I'm just taking the Hound. Another Rope Master. No. Ugh. All right. Pack 3, save me. Bonnie Paul or Oko? Archmage's Newt. Not so good. Not so good. But we find a Visage Bandit. I mean, Cacturantula is great, so we need to find a few deserts to make sure our Cacturantula costs the 5 mana we want it to cost, not the 6 mana. It's not even that bad at 6, but you want it to cost 5, so the Newt's bad. This is just a bad 2-drop, so slam Cacturantula, hopefully table the Conduit Pylons or Snakeskin Veil. It's not going to happen, but take the Rantula.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Are they all Newts? Always have been. Yeah, we would love to have it. Yeah, so if we had Stable Master over Consuming Ashes, or that would be unbelievably better. Here's a Reanimate, which is pretty good, but not really us. Naturalist is, I mean, the Newt is, whenever you use the mature player, instant flashback. I don't have any instant sorcery cards, so whatever. Probably table one of those anyway. Take the Naturalist. Sentry's good. Loan Shark is also okay in our deck. Really need some deserts to make our Cactarantulas function. I think we'll table Crab, Loan Shark, or Sentry. Like this, what? Brute, Fling, Job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we'll table one of them. Take the Mesa. It's funny how Botanical Sanctum is just worse than the common desert. I'd rather have 2 common deserts than 2 Botanical Sanctums. Like, Take the Fall is cool if you have Outlaws. I don't think I have any, though, really. I don't have many, that's for sure. Varmint is playable, but very unexciting. But just might need the playable, so it's kind of gross, but Beaver's good. I mean, Beaver's certainly a good card. Make Your Own Luck's also a pretty nice card. All right. Our deck is definitely not great. I think we're playing a few more Tumbleweeds Rising than I would like to be playing, but Crew is good. Vigilante's good. Really working on this Doc Orlock, you know, but again, just no playables. Yeah, I mean, this was a pretty bad draft. There's no way to spin it positively, really, but oh my god, there's so many Jins. There's no deserts. Scheme's fun. All right, we're playing this desert. That's fine. All right, we got desert. Take the Falls. Probably not making my deck, but -1 draw. All right. We have a pile of cards here that I think we can make work. No Bonnie Paul, unfortunately, but no Bonnie Paul. Bounce spell. I'm going to show you how bad the adjustment rating for this deck was. So, all right. We've got, I mean, double Cacturantula is nice. We've got, this is 24 cards. The Scheme is a 3-mana Time Ebb. Forwarding is also not great either, but there honestly are a number of tokens in the set, so the forwarding isn't that bad. This is 16 lands, the usual. We have the Bounce Land, we have a Sanctum, we have 3 deserts to go with our Cactarantulas. I mean, the plot cards go well with Doc. I guess it's just our deck. I mean, our deck's not great, but you know what? We're going to make it work. Tomb Trawler. Tomb Trawler is pretty bad. This is fine. We're good. Everything's good. Life is good. Add some lands. Deserts. Okay. All right. That's our deck, folks. Folks, you know what time it is, all right? It's prediction time. Time to place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll the comments, like in the video along the way. Are you a believer or a non-believer? 7 wins, yay or nay? Let's do this. Hi. Chat, hang out with me. We need to draw a land. So 2 lander on the play with a naturalist. I think our deck is bad enough that I'm just going to keep. I don't know. Like, whenever your deck is bad, you're more inclined to just kind of like let it ride. And we just draw a land. We have naturalist into 3-drop or plot this thing into Cactarantula. I'm going to keep. I would not keep his hand if I thought my deck was, you know, even close to better than average. I think our deck is pretty bad. So I think when your deck is bad, you're willing to take some risks and roll the dice a little bit and make the games a little more variance-based if possible. All right, well, let's draw a land, please. Slasher. All right, not a land, but actually pretty good. So a blocker, and then I could also, if we miss again, we can loot. And splash down over here. The Frog Beast, not a great card. They're going to plot. Okay, they plot. We should draw the land. Hell yeah. All right, so we are going to Naturalist for another land, or... Yeah, it's Naturalist, right? Yeah, sure. Play Naturalist. And lands for days. We lost our Make Your Own Luck, unfortunately, but it's fine. And now we could plot the Paladin, maybe? And we could cast Paladin, cast Tumbleweed. So best draw is a land, I think. We could just go plot Paladin into 3-drop, cast the 5/5, all in one turn, so they can't respond to it. That's pretty good. And Cactarantula is going to be insane against them. Just so good against their removal spell decks. Any non-green deck, this card is just busted against because they have to play a spell to kill it, so they use almost always 2 for 1. And it's just monstrous. Salt Lake City. They're going to attack with their 2/1. I'm going to block. Go nuts. I don't recall it being going to a Salt Lake City, honestly. I've been there before. Heartless Pillage. Discard 2 cards. That's pretty crappy, but discard Commando and... Probably Possum. Just doesn't play into our plan we laid out of like plop this into... I mean, now I can't play a 3-drop, I guess, but... Man, double Cactarantula isn't going to win us this game, so that's pretty cool. Plot. Attack. Yeah, I honestly think the double Cactarantula might wins the game by itself, so... This copies the thing. We have to cast a spell, we get to loot. No! Tap land. I really hate to discard a spell and draw another land next turn. If you don't really need another land, I'm discarding the land. I'm greedy. We'll draw a spell or land. You guys flip this thing and attack for 4. We got some big boomers here. Like, untap land, just casting Cactarantula is great. Cast the Rantula and the Paladin. Yep. Now listen here, partner. They're going to Avarice, lose 3, draw 3, and tutor a card. Pretty good.
Yeah.
They go to 15. I attack for a decent chunk. Untap land here, best draw by a country mile, I think. There. In the tutor tank. Alright. 15. Where did this treasure come from? The Heartless Village. No! Just want to draw land. Alright, so... I think we're just going to attack. Attack, pump the crab, play the paladin, and cast a 5/5. They block the crab? They've... It's a strange play, right? Block the 0 power creature. Alright. Is there a Wrath in the set? I don't remember. Because that was weird. Here's pylons. Fan resub, thanks so much. You must construct additional pylons.
Spawn more overlords.
Ambush Gigapede Sorcery Speed. Oh, right. They have this guy. That's pretty good. But now we have Cactarantula, so we're just going to be crushing them, so that's fine. Alright, so we'll just trade off these, because I want to trade with these, not with the Cactarantula, so this card was fine, honestly. Trade with Cactarantula. It's expensive and clunky and kind of crappy, but it was fine. Alright. Sega. Double ambush Gigapede. Busted. Slick shot ball buster. Alright. The deck looks almost as bad as ours. That's pretty cool. Slasher. That was certainly a bit color unbalanced because like a lot of his crime cards just ended up like being pretty bad, and this is like a cool crime enabler, but like it's not a good card. So, bouncing an ambush Gigapede is pretty bad. I guess we just trade with it. It sucks, but whatever. Get the next one down. If I didn't have second Cactarantula, you might wait, but... Alright, you're up. A large part of the power of our deck is 2 Cactarantulas. Definitely, yeah, definitely a little slower than Cube is, that's for sure. They say go. We draw old Doc. Old Papa Doc. Alright. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Like, go get it, buddy. And they're gonna double block, go on. And they're gonna Desert's Dew, which gives -3. So we'll draw a card off Cactarantula. Yes, thank you. Let's bounce back to our hand, right? Works for me. Ship that. Second main, cast Grizzly, say go. Not too shabby. This card should have been I think if like this card was an uncommon and a few of the blue creatures were just better, this would have been a really good format. Like a really good format. It's already a pretty good format, but... Like, this card's just, like, pretty bad. Like, this probably should be, like, a 1/5. Make this an uncommon. Just like a few, like, slight shifts, you know? Alright, so we are going to play Play the Ranchula. Play old Doc. Saddle up. Attack with the Trampler. I should send in both these, right? So this 1/4 wants to block here. We get him for 2 here also. Hi, Carn. How are you? Sure. Trample up. There is like the 8 mana destroy all creatures and draw a card for each creature destroyed. We just did a cube draft. We'll do a few more at some point, but mixing it up here. Yeah, overwhelming forces. Bonus sheet card, 8 mana wrath, draw a card for each creature killed this way. Can't beat that card, but you know. Terminal Agony. So draw a card again, because Cactarantula is the frickin' stones. Turn a tapped creature. That's particularly bad against a vigilance creature. I mean, now our crab is kind of like hits pretty hard, so I think we're still in good shape. Attack for 3. I'll block. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, just kidding. And now you're desertion. Ugh. All right, well, 8 to 23, we're going to attack. Next thing they play is ours, folks. Unfortunately, most of the creatures in black and blue are pretty bad, but whatever. We'll make it happen. All right, your turn. Turns a tapped creature. Not a very good card. Come on, big boomer. This is a flying flash lifelink. That's pretty annoying. All right, we're 20. They're at 8. Bandits Hall. Jailbreak scheme. That's pretty good. So we put this on top of it. Sure, let's do this. So it's full spree. We're going to put counters on the Naturalist, or a counter. And I guess just bounce the Assassin. So I can't attack with it again? Sure. Also, we know they won't draw a banger. So desertion isn't too bad. Get it for 2, say go. Say go, get with desertion up. They block the 2 power, not the 3 power. Play on Snakeskin Veil, maybe? I don't know. Oh, unblock goes this thing. Right, good catch. And we draw Dance Tumbleweeds. It's pretty good, too. Alright. I could desertion the Assassin. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, here it comes. Oh, boy. Oh, I'll take that, please. And
Get off my plane.
How do you like them apples? They should have just cast it in combat, right? Didn't play around desertion. That was a pretty cool first game. No lies there. No lies detected. Remember, folks, we're brought to you by Rogue Energy. My Rogue's done for the day. I don't even have it here anymore, but it's over here. Here it is, see? Look at that. Boom. I'm a hydration guy, not a caffeine guy. And if you're like me, you can use the hydration line, which is 5 calories, no sugar, no caffeine. Also, if you're a caffeine junkie, Energy Line's great too. It's great. You buy a tub, it's cheap. You get like 30, 40 servings in there for like $25 and like even less with the percent off. And if you use code JimDavisMTG, 20% off. So it's cheap. You get a tub. Gets you going for a month or so. A lot cheaper than buying whatever energy drinks, whatever. And better for the environment too because you're not wasting materials. So check them out. Rogue Energy. RogueEnergy.com. Another 2-lander on the play. I mean, this has like a 2-drop. Whatever. We're keeping. We missed for a turn or two there, so. All right, so green go. Any land finds a Surveil 2. That is a land. That is an awkward one, though, because our green source comes in tapped, so. Red-white. I don't recall red-white being very good in this set. Free starter command. All right, so we'll attack. We're just going to bounce the island here and not get that surveil value. Fierce retribution. I come seeking retribution. I would just plot this next turn, honestly. I don't think we're in a huge rush, and it makes our mana better, and makes us good, too, by drawing another land. Yeah, I recall Boros being pretty iffy in this set. Mage Bane Lizard. Come on down. All right. Give me a plot. Say go. And now we can make a 5/5, make a 5/5, make a possum, and say go. Which is pretty good. That card's busted. Okay. This card might be unbeatable. High noon. So they have a all ox and a double strike. They didn't get an ox off it at least. All right. Well, we're just gonna play the rising and then play another creature, and then hope our 5/5s are good enough. Take a damage. Possum attacks as a 4/5. Sure. All right. Say go. Mage Bane Lizard. Constructed All-Star. That's a good limited. All right. Stop playing 4-mana rares, please. Now I have to attack. It costs me 1 to attack them with creatures. It's pretty bad. All right, well, there's Character Ranch on number 1. That's a good one. I got to pay 1 for each attacker. That's annoying. You having fun, Cassian? Dub blocks? Take 5. Play land. How about a bunch of big, meaty chonkers? That's what green was all about in this set, so. Oh, hello. 3 colors. Interesting. I don't know if green card you'd splash. Honestly, usually the splash card, this one was Pest Infestation off the bonus sheet. Just like a cube draft. What happened here? What's going on? They played Form a Posse, make a bunch of things. We tried Desertion. All right. They have 2 cards left. Yeah, I have 1 blue. That sucks. If I want to attack, I have to pay the taxes. Whatever, man. Attack next turn. Surveil 2. Giant Beaver.
Or we can't attack.
It's very annoying. That's fine. Sure. Whatever. Play this. Play this guy. We just say go. No attacks allowed. This card wasn't great either, if I remember correctly, but our attacks are good. I mean, we could attack with 2 big guys and play Beaver next turn, I suppose. As long as this card can't attack, it's fine. And then this card is also kind of whatever, so. Man, more rares? Nothing for you, though. Oh, I can't block? True, that's true. I mean, like. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Right, I screwed up. Well, then I realized it either, so whatever, I guess. 4th Aerolingus at home, yeah, basically. All right, so we're going to jam. They should be attacking with this guy, but they're not, so we're just going to exploit that, I think. Attack for 10. Play Beaver, and then next turn will be an all-out attack. If they decide. Derailment to deal 4 damage to my commando. Sure. Alright. That's fine. Triple block. Sure. We have plenty more big idiots, so... Or not. Okay. That's a better block. What's up, Icy? Alright, so... Definitely don't care about the lizard. Trade all that stuff, sure. Play a beaver, say go. We can't block. Don't know if they know that or not, because this Bruce Charles has been staying home. But... Next turn we attach for a whole bunch anyway. There's a naturalist, sure. That's not a card you usually splash. Milling over. That's a card you would splash. Hydra. But they get a land. And now they're kind of like just out of stuff to do, it looks like. Which is pretty good for us. Yeah, they have no idea. There's our blue source too. Nice. So we're going to attack with, I guess, just the 6/5 because everything else can't really get through. This is the 5 toughness and the angel. It's kind of annoying, but sure. How would desertion work with the Hydra? I believe it would be whatever they paid for X. Because you're countering it and then putting it on the battlefield directly. So they want a party block here. I think that's fine. They ain't fast. Now listen here, partner. We gotta get back down to the old dusty trail at some reasonable time frame here. Alright, big blocks, it's fine. So we kill everything but the thing, it's fine. And now we have desertion for their next threat, which is insane, on a relatively stable board. I guess we have no more reach creatures, but it's fine. Take one. And Rope Master. So, like, none of our attacks are particularly great here. Our creature attacks while saddled, but a counter on target creature saddled this turn. Sure. So, we'll just attack with the Beaver, put a counter on the Grizzly. Pay 1 to attack, still desertion up. Pretty sweet. If they want to block with just the Archangel Tithes, then so be it. If we trade Beaver for Magebane Lizard, that's like not the end of the world, honestly. Return the Favor. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Oh no. Well, they can change the target of this ability to another target creature that saddled the Beaver, and nothing else saddled the Beaver this turn, so it must be the Beaver the same time.
You know, I just do things.
Yep, that is the only legal target. A creature that saddled it this turn. Yeah, I mean, you know, they say these things happen. Obviously, when you're doing flashback stuff, you know, like, these are cards that people have been playing with. Would love to see a block with the Angel and the Lizard there, but just draw big bombs so I can counter it and steal it, please. That's all I want. If it worked, it, like, I mean, it would only be good if they could put the counter on their creature, but, yeah. That'd been sweet. Here comes Bruce Tarl. Well, we're blocking, so... No tricks. This is also just counterspell. Doesn't have to steal something, so... All right. Well, now we're going to attack both of these. Pay 2. Put a counter on the possum. Just gonna hold the Desertion again. I guess this trade isn't great, but whatever. So there you go. I mean, the thing is that, like, as long as the board is stable to in our favor and we have Desertion up, we kind of can't lose. So, barring, like, some ridiculous non-creature spell or whatever, but... Alright, so now... Do it again. What's the plot here? 4? Yeah, still mana short on, leaving up Desertion. So, Desertion stays up no matter what, so... Yeah, like... Could have blocked with the Angel. Just too scared to do so. Just play a big bomb, please. Just give me a big bomb. Just give me something fun to go out on, you know? Just want a little excitement in our life. That's all I'm asking for. That's good enough.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Thank you. Make a mercenary. Not the best card of all time, but works for me. So, all right. We are winning. I don't think our deck is very good. We are winning on the edge of diamond. Man, this deck just loves 2-landers. We're keeping. We have a 2-drop and then a 3-drop that finds a land. If we draw any land, I'm a draw. So, must keep. So what do folks think? Spider-Man or Outlaws? Where are we at? Huh?
Couldn't find the real Spider-Man, so you put on a cheap Halloween costume.
Advantage. Cube. Reasonable. I like this sleeve. It's a cool sleeve. Jeskai. Jeskai Canyon Crab. Okay. You draw an Archway? Sure. What's Spider-Man? What are you talking about?
Great, it's just some random guy.
Alright. Fortune Loyal Steed. That card's pretty good. Why are villains not outlaws?
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. I guess villains aren't outlaws. They haven't been, like, not caught, but, like, recognized by the law. I don't know. Okay, so fording is not great. I mean, I kind of want to just play this Archway. The problem with Fortune is, like, if they have a good thing to blink, it's nasty, but if they don't, it's kind of just whatever. Villains don't wear cowboy hats. Yeah, you know the butt hound dog. Alright. Second crab is not great. Or a crab in general. Stitcher's okay. We can make Stitcher work. Set up for a Stitcher turn. Now we can block the Fortune. All these plots are 4. Pretty awkward hand. With, like, the plot costs and the archways, like... That is some aesthetic land choices here.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
End turn loot? Wow. Alright. That is something. End turn loot. Okay. Yeah, like the blue-white mechanic was all about like not playing spells, basically. Which played into the plot mechanics. You'd plot a card and it was not playing a spell. But and second spell. It's kind of a clever design where like plot was the sense mechanic, and one archetype cared about not playing spells in your turn, and one archetype cared about playing 2 spells. Plot does pretty well, but we're just gonna play this Archway and just say go. Just gonna set up for a big plot turn. This was kind of like the dream they sold you in this set. About with Outlaw Stitcher, like, you plot a guy, you plot a guy, you plot a guy, you storm them all out at once, but like, that just never really worked. Just too much not affecting the board to really matter. So just do stone nothing. They discarded a Marauding Sphinx, which is a pretty good card. That's a weird card to discard. That's strange. All right. If they just do nothing, I might just bounce this thing. All right, they're gonna main phase 2 Wrangler of the Damned. They have cast a spell, so they won't do anything. So signpost no common for this like blue-white don't cast spells mechanic, which never really worked. Which I bounce this. Takes so long to get going again. Here's a Rantula. I'm just gonna play that. All right, I just rammed the Rantulas till the end of time. I was gonna plot some stuff and set up for stuff, but whatever. Just play the Rantulas and say go. Play the Rantula and Ranch. That was definitely a part of this format where it's sort of like you can do the set themes, or you can play big green creatures and kill your opponent. That's it. That's what you can do.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
I'm good. Recast the Wrangler. And Wrangler was just so small. Just the 1/4 flash for 5 is gross. We draw Doc. Doc allows some cheaper plots, but we're just gonna freaking jam, so I don't think it matters. Can't, if I could dock and then plop both of these, it'd be cool, but the Azores thing is pretty hard to pull off. Best draw is any land, so I can go dock into Beaver, and then I can plop both of these, set up for a cool turn. Yeah, this card is just too good. It's just way too good for a common. Like, it is so hard to beat at parity. It's so big, it blocks flyers, bad, it's good against removal spells. It's pretty cheap, too. Like,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Or that card, I guess, will do it. All right, well, that is the actual perfect answer. Best draft commons, whatever, in this set. Or, yeah. Pretty funny comedic timing. Really, really hilarious. All right. Well, I mean, we just probably can't win anymore because they just 5-for-1'd us. So, I guess we're dead. That killed Rantula, and Hound, and killed nothing of those. Just an actual 3-for-1. And not only a 3-for-1, it was our best 2 cards. Yeah, this card was like kind of sketchy because it was so bad against the spell-based decks. It was fine against green, but like risky if they kill it response. Like best commons ever. It's not in that conversation. It's also contingent on having deserts, you know, but it's no Writhing Chrysalis, but all right. Jumper and Outlaw Medic, sure. We're just gonna set up for a big thing, right? Grizzly. So this costs 3 to plot. And then I can plot the Grizzly. Or cast Grizzly and just say go. So we're gonna make a big 6/6 Outlaw Stitcher token. Organ Hoarder. Organ Hoarder's pretty good. Organ Hoarder, the new Capenna 2/1 flyer draw card. Yeah, I mean like Pestilence Fireball, like old school cards where the rarities weren't like didn't make sense, but Outlaw Medic was a spicy secret tech in the Paupergeddon list this year. Alright, so here comes the Fortune. They are attempting to blink their Wrangler. Okay. Pretty sure it's block, right? Like, you know, whatever, block. Block with Doc and the Barman, actually. I kind of like that better. Not that these creatures are ever getting through this board of 3/3s and no 5s and 1/2s, so 1/3s. Sure. They just used a premium removal spell on a bad creature. Awesome. So blink those. They come back. Scry 2. Man, what a nasty Fell the Mighty. What a gross, gross, gross Fell the Mighty. That was kind of cool, actually. We draw Take the Fall. Is it an outlaw? That's an outlaw. So we go cast this. Play Beaver. Saddle this. They might just block with the 0/5, but I'm gonna cast this anyway just for the trigger to get an 8/8, so yeah, it's just like 5 for 1. It's funny, I was like, their deck looks good right now because like they 5 for 1 us or whatever, and like we were just crushing them this game before they cast Fell the Mighty. Like, how does their board ever beat 2 Cactarantulas, you know? Only at great, with great distress. Should tap better. Should have to green. So it's the less likely to block. Block with a real creature. Yes! Yes! Oh my God! 2 for 1. We have an outlaw. Shrink this bad boy down. Draw Sanctum. Get rid of that. They do gain a life, I suppose. And now we cast the Outlaw Stitcher and make an 8/8. We did it. We stormed off, folks. We did it. Thank you. Thank you. You're far too kind. Made an 8/8. Forget Cube Storm. We're doing Outlaw Storm. Still 4 cards. They would draw a land in like 10 turns. They've been on 5 lands for the last like 5 turns of the game, I feel like. End step, Wrangler, make a 2/2. When Wrangler gets going, it's good. It's just so clunky and expensive. We draw a land. Tilt. Tilt. All right. Put a counter on a creature that's salved. Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I ain't thrilled, but we're getting in. If they have 4 spells in their hand, there's just no way we can actually win the game. It's kind of a bummer. They like 3 for 1 us with this sick Wrath and just never draw a land. Just all spells. Okay. Okay. If they kill us 8/8, we probably can't win, but
Do a barrel roll.
Metamorphic Blast makes a creature into... What did they just do? Oh, no. Oh, they screwed up. They screwed up. They punted. They made it into a 1/1 rabbit, not realizing the counters would overlap that. Folks, don't forget the counters, okay? If you ever make a creature into something that has counters on it, the counters go on top of everything else. So maybe we can win now, actually. So they lose a bunch of stuff. We still have an 8/8, a 5/5, and a 5/3. What happened? Oh, no. Makes a rabbit and draws 2 cards. An 0/1 rabbit, sure. Yeah. Not an 0/1. Here's the Explorer. This is the problem with this deck where, like, when you were behind, you couldn't afford to not play spells. So, Magic's hard, folks. You haven't played a set in a long time. It's also super hard, so is that a 1? What more can I say? I think if this card had Flash, then it would have been really, really good, but probably too good. Yeah, we played Q before this. We played pretty bad because the games are really hard and I just screwed up. But it was fun. Look up on YouTube. Yeah, the idea is plot cards, but like plot cards also are bad when you're behind. So like the whole the archetype doesn't really work when you're behind, and when all the green commons are so big, and the best decks like green white aggro, it's like pretty tough. So, all right, so they take a bunch. They draw a card. Just gonna say go. Do have a lot of cards in hand, but yeah, somehow we're coming back from this 3-for-1 Feldamite that killed 2 of our Cactarantulas, which is the best card in our deck by a country mile. Now, y'all know what a country mile is, right? Mm-hmm. Come on, buddy. Please do something. Should have Bonnie Ball. High noon, partner. Just 8 mana to kill a guy. Or 7 mana, sorry. Sure. Alright, well, listen. All I have is this 8/8, but if you're only going to have one thing, an 8/8's not a bad one to have, so your turn. The problem is, like, now they can just say go every turn and block every turn. That's super risky, though, so... Look, a spider that doesn't suck. Cactarantula, better than the entire Spider-Man set.
So you weren't bitten by a radioactive wizard?
Alright, they play a Drake. And a Drake. Alright. Drawing a spell would be super sweet. That's not a spell. Alright, well. Now they have enough stuff where, like, they can just chump block a lot. You know, there's some spells in here somewhere. We got that Make Your Own Luck. We got... What else we got? Make Your Own Luck, Paladin, Rope Master, Desertion, Djinn, Beaver, Possum, Naturalist. These are good too. Rising. Basically every spell in our deck is good. That's one of them. Cool. Let's be a schemer. Counter here. Get rid of this. Here's pretty good. Not great, but good. My schemes are never-ending. If we go for unblockable on the zombie, it just seems like it's like, I don't know. Like it probably wins the game, but if they have... Yeah, maybe I should have gone for lethal. That's fair, sure. Yeah, you're right. It's like... They probably have no answer to it anyway, so it's not like we're risking too much. Yeah, you're right. It's just by instinct of like wanting to not be too risky, you know, be kind of risk adverse. But y'all are right. I screwed up.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I'll own up to it. I'll own it. I think the heuristic with this card is often just don't target your best creature unless they're tapped out. And they've had cards in their hand forever. They had that interaction. It wasn't good interaction, but. Given that they haven't been able to stop us for like the last 4 turns, it's pretty likely they can't remove it, so. Come on. We gotta go. They're also, uh-oh. Well, I guess not winning that game costed us because the game just ended in a draw. And now we need to play more games. So, sure, I guess.
We have technology.
Wait, are you back in the game? We are back in the game. Holy shit. That would have sucked if we just, like, thought the game was over and didn't go back in a game. Wow, that's sick. So they plotted Jin, made a token and said go. Okay. That worked, yeah. This is a spot in the game where US Naturalist was a May, but... Alright. Desertion? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Our 3 best cards hit the bin. Don't even get a land off the deal. I almost didn't want to cast it. Ugh. No!
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out!
Now I draw land. Dude, this is unbelievable. Why is everyone out to get me right now? Arena's out to get me. The Shuffler's out to get me. Patient Naturalist is out to get me. That was like our best 3 spells. You know, like honestly, it really was. This card isn't that good, but like we have an 8/8 in play. It's insane. Desertion and a draw 3. Oh my god. Please. All right, go. Your turn. This is...
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
They have 10 cards, I have 11. That is true. These flyers should like probably be attacking, but don't tell them that. I guess they can't really... That's like pretty risky. All right. That's actually pretty sick. Because we can bounce the Stitcher. Alright. Play Possum, say go. Trying, folks. I'm really trying over here. Despite everything. Despite all odds. Although we're 2-0 in this round, it feels like we're like 1-3. Our deck's pretty bad, but we're going. We're doing stuff here, you know? Saddle up, partner. Scrappy crappy. For the love of God. They can play! Alright. Would have loved to draw a spell there so I could do more stuff, but turn any number of creatures that's out of this turn to their owner hand. So I don't want to bounce a natural, so I might deck myself. That sucks. Alright, well, whatever. We're gonna at least make it 4/4. Oh, other than the first? Ugh, gross.
Is there anybody in here?
Just any spell there. Literally any spell. So I can get a bigger token. So I don't think making it 2 is even good enough. Tap? Are you serious? They're tapping the Possum, not the 8/8? Wow. That's something. I guess they don't want to fight an army. I guess the extra zombie is pretty good. So we're in like this weird null game state where like every turn they make a token and chump block. They have 7 cards in deck. I have 9 cards in deck. They have 2 of this card? Yeah. Alright. Still on attack. That was a good draw. Okay. So, we're going to make it 8-8. This is still the Fell the Mighty game, yes. And there are many more Mighties to fell. Now I have a backup 8-8, which is gas. Yeah, they chose to cast a spell, so they didn't get a 2-2. I guess it's pretty bad. I guess now... Well, things they're going to deck, too, so... Yeah, like... Now whenever they want to make a 2-2, they also have to draw a card, and they only have 6 cards left. That's a Vigilance, but... We have 4 lethal attackers to their 4 blockers. Alright. They are getting priority for an instant. That sucks. Dude, come on. Alright. Attack step. Anyone still watching it for this game, because there was a freaking prize. I didn't want to watch this game. Ugh. I mean, we drew our thing just in the nick of time. So now we're back down to 188, and they're still in the abyss. Ugh. Oh my god, don't do it. Alright, we have... Second Wrangler of the Damned. Man. It is true that for bad archetypes, the uncommons go late. Double Gem, double Wrangler. They're probably going to win this game. The Jhin can attack here. They're going to have enough blockers. Man, this is unreal. I cannot believe we're going to lose this game. They fell the Mighty on turn 5 to one-sided Wrath us. We somehow crawl back in the game. We mill over 3 of our best spells to Naturalist. Draw 4 lands in a row. Still look like we're going to win. And now we just can't close the deal. With 3 cards in their library. This is so sick. Attack, block, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, we did miss lethal, you're right. Oh no, it's our fault!
I look like a jackass.
It's our fault! I was gonna concede. We're dead on board, so... Alright, that's my fault. We missed lethal, you're right. You're right! I forgot about that. No, it's for Diamond too! God, what a game. Most cursed game vaulting. Can we draw a non-2-lander? We have a bounce land on the draw, too. I'm still gonna keep. Ideally, we draw a, whoa, hello. Alright, so we should have turn 2 crab. Alright, Deadeye Duelist. Crime fighting. I'm sorry, crime committing assassin. We're in the Deadeye Duelist bracket, eh? Alright. Well, maybe we're screwed. Bounce Island. We have Desertion next turn. Alright. So you go. We'll loot, discard. Maybe the possum? I don't know. Jesus, man. This card's castable at least, so... Apothecary. Commit a crime, menace, or lifelink. Let me draw land. So we're back in the market for playing a game here. We can plot him and loot. And another. All right. I think we don't need this land anymore. Oh, we do want double green for Cack Tarantula, I guess, but we'll just like draw to the green at some point. Next turn's probably Rope Master, so... Yeah. Next Paladin Rope Master, because they're going to attack with this thing. So I can't block it. So they just attack with everything. Not gonna threaten the crime and death touch. And they have a way to target me, then whatever, I guess. Wait, what is this? All right. Go to 12.
Hello, darkness.
Every card they've played is pretty bad, but our deck is also bad, and our draw isn't very good either, so... Alright, so we get to, I guess, Rope Master. It's better than Cactarantula to start. Not a very good game for Desertion. So their cards are kind of bad and on the table already. But... I mean, we added 9 power to the board this turn, you know? Cactarantula can block me. It's that, oh my god, there are 3 colors playing a colorless land? Oh my god. Lord save me. Malcolm! That card's good. Oh, and the repass of the Apothecary, we gave them a clue. Gross. This card's sweet. I like this card a lot. Alright, well, Cactarantula or death is the answer here. They also have these pingers, too. Yeah, we're probably just dead this game. That card's good. Man, their mana base is atrocious. Alright. How do you play this card in this deck? Like, it's crazy. I shot the sheriff! I mean... It's 5 and 2. There's Naturalist and Beaver. This is going to be unblockable next turn. It's gross. Alright. I tried the Power Cube. Yeah, I played it before. It was fun. Look for a video on YouTube. It'll be on the Bronze Mythic channel. They care about targeting. It's a crime, but, like, it's still, like, pretty sketchy. Alright. I mean, we're going to play some shitters and just say go, I guess. So we can draw 3 next turn. We have a reach blocker. We have some other guys. They can ping for 1 and get the Brigandin, so they can deal 3 a turn unopposed. Card's really good. Just like Crime Ophidian, unblockable. That works too, I guess. So they're gonna crime the Rantula. It means I draw a card. That doesn't mean they can, their flyers can get in too, though. Again, Desertion, unfortunately, is at its absolute worst here because their draw was so aggressive and our draw was so clunky. That card is really bad. Alright. We go to 6. And they gain much of life. We draw Fording. That's actually not the worst. Actually, we can bounce a thing and then like steal it with the Desertion. It's kind of cute. They have Death Touch guy. That's pretty aggro chump block, but sure, we'll take it. They go to 12, play a land, we say go. So we have Bounce Spell and Desertion. They want to get super frisky and try and like target my Rantula again. We just draw a card. We can bounce a thing, block some stuff, Desertion some stuff. Alright, they're getting frisky. Draw a card. Not bad. So they're going to give this Menace lifelink. Fine. They're going to plot before attacking. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Now they can't even recast it. That's so annoying. So now I can't desertion it. Oh my god. All right. I don't want to bounce the haste creature. They're at 12. Can I just kill them? Just go to 1, untap and kill them. Bounce this, attack with everything. They're just dead, right? This is some game. They put a land too, right? They have put a land. So yeah, we just go to 1. Oh, they're gaining 4, right? So 16, 1 blocker, block the biggest guy, take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No! It's 15. Have they not cast a spell this turn? For the Haunting? Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay. Not many mana for the Pinger, but... Alright. So let's bounce, I guess, a flyer. This is also going to be a flyer? Jeez. We just, like, can't win. What can we draw to win? Beaversion. We have no pump spells. Jailbreak Scheme would be an extra point. I don't think that does it, though. 2 blockers now. 4, 8, 9, 10. Whatever, man. God. Not playing a desertion sucks. Like, could this game gone any worse for us? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna 1. Yeah, I think Scheme wins the game. So... Nope. 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 Alright. Well, I guess Leroy Jenkins. No blocks, please. That's tough. That was like kind of a motley crew of creatures from our opponent, but we just like stumbled too much in the early game. Yeah, it sucks. It definitely sucks. What got us this game? Just like the random lifelinkers. Alright, GG. How many lands? Too many, apparently. I think 16. Oh my god. The start of that game was really, really awkward, and they killed our 05 with the freaking, like, assassin thing. What's wrong with this camera, man? I think my wire's burned out for the camera. So, like, some bad stuff happened. Whatever, it's fun. There's our crab again. Hi, crab, buddy. Or were you last game, you know? Besides dying. Tumbleweed Rising. The plot cards make you want to, like, I don't know, figure out a way to, like, put them all together in some sick way and plot a whole bunch of cool stuff, but, like, never works out like that. Man. Beaver's great, but plot this, plot this. Alright. Kind of hate it, but sure. I think Sterling Hound knows Treasure Dog. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not even the littlest bit. Goldhound at the 1-drop. Alright, so we're coming in. We actually have Take the Fall here, which is pretty good. Alright, this is fine. I was going to save it for a Storm turn, but this is pretty good. So we'll take our 1 mana 2-for-1. Love that. Stupefy. Any Riftbound players out there? Stupefy. We'll plot this. And then we will... If we draw a land, we'll plot the Stitcher also. Try and set up for a big, huge turn. It's so funny because like it's so much work just to get like a 6/6, you know? Like we work hard last game to get an 8/8. Servant of the Stinger, man. Take the Falls, also insane against this card. Sure. Alright, so let's cast this big old beaver. And then the question is, do I want to cast the Rising or not? Try to be a 4/4? I don't think so. It's too risky. They have some way to shrink this or kill it. It's like pretty bad. I can save it for the Stitcher. I can just hard cast Stitcher too. Maybe. Man, this camera's like, I gotta reset the camera or something. I don't know what the deal is, but it's the wire. Yeah, man. Gross. What in the world? That thing's huge. Badlands Revival for Spinewood's Armadillo. That thing's so big. All right, we're gonna just go broke. I'll plot this guy. That's 4. How many rats in OTJ? I don't know. I don't remember. Loot. We do kind of want the land, so sure. Like, plot the Stitcher and then do all of them at once. I think we should probably just like ask Commando, cast Rising, cast Stitcher. We'll get a 5/5, a 5/5, and a 6/6. It's still not big enough for the freaking Armadillo, though. That's annoying. That's fine, though. 7/7. This card was an absolute house in this format. It's just so big. All right, we did it. Storm combo, make a 6/6. Achieved. Your turn. That seems pretty good. Some good uncommons here. Land 7. Card's big. All right. I mean, what else can we do, right? You know, like, blow me out. What do you got?
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
That's pretty good. Keep yours alive and play another one off Smuggler Surprise. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not gonna lie to you and say that wasn't good. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're probably dead. Their deck's nice. Yeah, good deck here. Revival's really good. Smugglers. I mean, they got lucky and melted off of this thing too, but all right. So I mean, the problem is we can just like actually never attack with 2 7/7s against my 5/5s and 6s or whatever. This makes a 7/7. That's a good size. All right, sure. Double spree. We get a desert. We get the... Oh, that's so funny. If I get the bounce land, it's good value because I get to scry and deal 1 more damage. Then it only makes a 6/6. That is hilarious. All right. Yeah, I guess we're not going to do that, so... Make a 7/7. Say go. Can never attack with them because they have Death Touchers, so like this is gonna be a pretty sick board stall. Get it? Board stall. Throw from a saddle. That's not a mount. Oh, it's a bot field, okay. Oh yeah, the archer triggers. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I know that. Yeah, duh.
I'm tired of the clown show.
All right, so I guess I missed out on a scry. My bad. Yeah, I know that. That's not like a complicated thing. I just. All right, so we still have 2 big guys versus their 2 big guys. Obviously, we draw a land. I mean, we can lose some stuff away too, but just gonna say go. I mean, they have 2 cards left. Sure. I like that would be better in combat with like 7/7 versus 7/7 or something like that. Like the 4/2 is actually irrelevant. Just like basic limited stuff, folks. You know, like don't waste your removal spells. I mean, they probably have something, but given that we're, I'm gonna block this extra guy too. Yeah, Desert's due to be really good for them, you know. Uh-oh. Snakeskin Veil. Gross. Well, they probably misplayed the Desert's due. Rip Snakeskin Veil anyway. And now we're in not so great shape. They have an 8/8 versus my not 8/8s. Yikes. I mean, our deck is pretty bad. So the fact that we're like, even like, you know, 2/3 or whatever, or 3/3 is like fine, I suppose. We have a total of 5 power. That's not good enough. Yeah, I mean, this ain't good. The deck's nice. Miss on land, sure. The possum. Alright. We can line up some horrendous blocks on this armadillo. It's so big. You kill 2 things. We just try to make your own luck. You know? That'd be sweet.
So, did you get bitten by a radioactive sloth?
Come on, friend. Let's go. Alright, we draw a... I mean, that might actually put us ahead, honestly. We just drew a flyer, and then the ground's kind of stalled, but... I don't know, our opponents have been not super fast. We're not dead to our removal spell, so we're just going to attack. Maybe we go to 1 with their removal spell. Giant beaver. Well, that is... That's not bad. I guess we just, like... eat the beaver, put the counter on the flyer. It does change the clock to a 3-turn clock and makes them replay their turn. All right, sure. Counter Beaver. They're putting it on top? Sure. Alright, your turn. Like, we draw a spell, like a creature or something. They cast Beaver again. We attack for 5, survive for a turn, and kill them. No! Anything but that. Oh, desertion's so good most of the time. Alright, we gotta say go. This draft's been a little cursed, you know, just a tiny bit. We just have to block with the flyer now, too. We flyer attack. I guess that's true. Yeah, it is actually a counterspell. We can attack with the flyer, chump block both. Just double chump block, go to 1, and then win. Yeah, nah, you're right. You're right. I just got tilted. Yeah, you're right. Well, now we're playing a much longer game. I mean, I think we're still in okay shape here, but... I mean, if we just, you know... just play any of the good green cards. We just counter it and steal it. Don't play a freaking thing again. Don't play this thing again. No! Have to counter it, so... Alright, yeah, sure, whatever, I guess. Their deck is very nice. Their deck is very good. Double Armadillo, double Badlands Revival, a couple removal spells. Their deck's sweet. Their deck's very good. Definitely in agony, though.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Everything about this game has been cursed. Every single thing. They have 10 cards, I have 11 cards. Okay. It just never ends. Have we guessed make your own luck once this draft? I guess the turn before you're like guaranteed to die. Oh no, these armadillos never stop. Great. Mill 3 spells, concede. 3 spells, I guess. It's just 2 spells. I don't think I have any outs anymore, honestly. The 7/7 is almost unassailable. Heartless Pillage are my last 2 cards. You got it.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
Gotta pump this one of these, right? Yeah, the ranch is not good enough. Oh, no, don't do that. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, we punted. If we had properly... I guess they drew... Yeah, we just, like, stay alive. Yeah, so both 2 of our losses were just punts. Like, both games I would have won almost assuredly. So whatever. I'm just a bad Magic player. It is what it is. Opponents are lulling us to sleep here. Yeah, this set's cursed on Bronze Mythic. What are we at? Or 9? It's 1 point short of attacking and then bouncing the Armadillo. I guess it wouldn't matter, I guess, but... I didn't play on my outs. I punted. I played badly. I should have attacked my flyer, taken the 1, counter their removal spell. 100%. Played bad, deserved to lose. It happens. We have 4 cards left. They have 6 cards left. Top cards make your own luck, which decks us, so we can't play that. Funny, hilarious. Our last 3 cards are Tumbleweed Rising, Giant Beaver, Land. We just like can't win. We deterministically can't win. Yeah, 5 cards in deck. Gross. Yeah, probably were 1, not 2. All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've not played my best the last hour or so on the stream, but Magic's hard, so whatever. It is what it is. I mean, no, because I played bad, but it's not your fault. It's kind of gross because this deck was pretty bad. If we had just played better, we would have been 4-1 at this point. So the green cards are pretty good. We're playing a lot of stinkers in this deck, but I think his deck was like, it's just okay. It's not good, but I think it's got a puncher's chance. But yeah, pretty fun format. Definitely a little unbalanced, but it was fun. It was cool. It's a fun flashback. Let me know if you want to see more of these. And then YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.